This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 24th of January. This is James Spann. Parts of Alabama are absolutely soaked today. Other parts of the state still waiting on the rain, but every square inch of Alabama should see a big rain over the course of the next 4 days. Let's go right to the radar. And you can see it's just absolutely pouring as I'm live here at 241 in that broad zone from the western suburbs of Birmingham down into Bibb County around West Blockton, that heavy rain approaching Centerville, Brent. We do note some thunder and lightning, but the storms are not severe. The main issue here, heavy rain. And behind that leading edge of showers and thunderstorms, just a big, soaking, massive rain over the western and northwestern counties of the state. Now, if you're in Anniston, or Sylacauga, or Ashland, or Clanton, or Alexander City, Montgomery. No rain so far, but trust me, it is on the way. You'll deal with that in due time. Here's a check of the upper air pattern today. We still have this pretty much blocked pattern. We have a trough that's over West Texas, New Mexico, and a southwest flow aloft here, and a lot of moisture. Visible satellite view, a little sun for the southeastern counties of the state today, but most of Alabama socked in with clouds. And here's the larger radar composite across the deep south. Rain falling in Nashville, Huntsville, the Shoals, rain moving into Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, down through much of Mississippi into southeast Louisiana. And again, this is a very efficient rain-producing batch of storms here. But at least it's mild. A week ago, we were in the deep freeze. Today, many spots are in the 60s. Birmingham managing 60 today. Huntsville, 57. We've got low and mid-60s for the southern counties of the state. So this is the flash flood watch in effect through tomorrow night. This includes most of Alabama north of a line from Mobile to Montgomery to Opelika. The areas in green on that map. And all of the counties in maroon back in Mississippi and the parishes in Louisiana, those are flash flood warnings in effect there. And again, this is the excessive rain outlook from NOAA's WPC, the Weather Prediction Center, and there's basically a risk of excessive rain every day right on through the beginning of the weekend. Here's a broader look at the watch warning map. The flash flood watches extend all the way into parts of southeastern Texas. North of Alabama, dense fog advisories for parts of the Midwest and the Great Lakes, and winter weather advisories up in the northeast United States. So this is the severe weather threat for the rest of today and tonight. There's a marginal risk of severe storms. That's level 1 out of level 5 from South Texas and along the western Gulf Coast. In Alabama, that marginal risk basically stretches from York and Livingston down to Butler, Jackson, Mobile, Bay Minette, Gulf Shores. The areas in darker green. The main threat with the heavier storms coming from strong straight-line winds. Now, there's been some changes to the outlook tomorrow. We now have a level 1 out of level 5 marginal risk for basically all of Alabama. And it's the same thing, the main concern coming from strong, gusty, straight-line winds. Having said that, the chance of a tornado, it's not zero, but it's low. The main issue, it's just going to be a lot of rain. But still, there could be certainly some strong storms involved. And then on day 3, we've got Friday. I'm sorry, you know what that is? That is an older map from Thursday. So forget what you just saw. This is the correct map for tomorrow. And again, on day 3, we do not have any formal risk defined on Friday. So once again, let me go back and be sure you got it straight here. This is the outlook today and tonight, the southwestern part of the state. Tomorrow, basically all of Alabama. No risk on Friday. And then on Saturday, we've got a risk of severe storms defined. Basically, for the eastern half of the state, the areas in yellow on this map. And really, we have more questions than answers about how this plays out on Saturday at this point. And we'll take a look at modeling as we go. Look at rain for the next 7 days. Rain amounts for most of the state in the 2 to 5 inch range. The areas in yellow there suggesting rain amounts could exceed 4 inches. So let's go through modeling. Model fans. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Again, same setup, a southwest flow aloft and a very wet day. Rain much of the day, maybe some thunder. There could be some strong storms. The chance of severe weather not especially high, but there could be a storm with strong gusty winds. So this is Friday. And by afternoon, the better chance of rain probably shifting down into the southern third of the state. It could be for North Alabama, a decent chunk of Friday afternoon, Friday night dry. And of course, we stay mild for the rest of this week with highs in the 60s. So here's Saturday, and the next wave comes in. And we got this broad 1,012 millibar low that's over Tennessee, northwest Alabama, not especially deep. And again, there's a little bit of instability involved here. This is the surface-based Cape on Saturday, the better instability values across the southern half of the state. But with the lack of a really deep surface low and somewhat low instability values, at least for North Alabama, I'd say that the severe weather threat doesn't look overwhelming at this point. But again, let me just say, tomorrow will be within 60 hours, and we can see the good output from the high-resolution convection-allowing models, like the HRRR, the 3-kilometer NAM. We'll have a much better look at what this could do on Saturday. But the bottom line is Saturday wet, showers and thunderstorms, maybe some strong storms. And then Sunday, the big rains are gone. There could be some light rain, lingering light rain. The day will be cooler, highs in the 50s for most of the state. The sky will be mostly cloudy. Monday, we are cool and dry. We start the day in the 30s. The high will be in the 50s. This is Tuesday. A freeze likely for about the northern half of the state. Again, high should be in the 50s. And this is a week from today, Wednesday, the 31st of January. And this time we have a northwest flow aloft. And again, a cool, dry air mass. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, February 3rd, ridging in place. And once again, we are rain-free. So at this point, all of next week looking dry and seasonal, probably low 60s over the latter half of the week. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean, the green line, about 4 inches between now and the 8th of February. And the numbers coming off the national blend of models. Look at that, 70 tomorrow for Birmingham. Break out the tank tops and the flip-flops. Upper 60s on Friday, Saturday. Then the high dropping to 52 on Sunday and Monday, down to 32, down to freezing on Tuesday morning, but no evidence of any Arctic air into early February. In fact, this is the brand new 8 to 14-day outlook just in moments ago. And again, we are solidly in the red, and this is for the 1st through the 7th of February. And if this works out, temperatures will likely be above average. And again, listen, we always have cold snaps in February, March, April. And it's very cold in Alaska, and inevitably it's going to turn cold again, but we see no evidence of that, at least through the 7th of February at this point. All right, we got to roll that Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Couple of stops today. Number 1, Adams Elementary. Oscar Adams Elementary School in Gadsden. We had a gym full of kids, a packed house. I like it a lot. Those kids were really, really, really good today. And you know what's in this box? This is good stuff. Those are cupcakes, all in the shape of a tornado. How cool is that? But I've had the chance to see the students up at Adams Elementary School many, many, many times over the years, and they are just great. The administrative team, the teachers just couldn't be better. So again, to everybody at Oscar Adams Elementary School, thanks a lot for that great visit. And then stop number 2, Briarwood Christian, the second graders in Birmingham. Same thing. I've seen the second grade at Briarwood for a long, long time, many, many years, and they were just great today. And, more goodies. It's been a bonanza here this week. Those are looking good. But obviously, in January, there's always some interesting weather to talk about, and you can learn a lot of science when you talk about weather. And those kids were just great today. So again, to all of these students at Briarwood Christian School and Oscar Adams Elementary School, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You guys are indeed looking good. So tomorrow I got 3 stops. It'll be a 3-for-1 special. I'll start the day at the North Campus of First Baptist Gardendale, or Gardendale's First Baptist, for their kindergarten and preschool program. Then I will see the senior adults at First Baptist Church of Trussville. And then we have a special program for the Ark of Shelby County. So busy day tomorrow. And then Friday, another 2-for-1 special. I'll be at Warrior Elementary Friday morning, and then Pelham Oaks Elementary Friday afternoon. And at this point, the book signing is still on for Saturday in Florence at Turbo Coffee from 10:30 until 1:30. And we expect a really big crowd. It should be great. But again, the word of caution here is the fact that we do have this risk of severe storms defined. And again, tomorrow morning, we'll get a good look at the convection allowing models and make a decision, and a go, no-go. But at this moment, the Saturday book signing in Florence is still on. So before we go, let's check the radar one more time. And again, we're live here at 2:50 on Wednesday afternoon, the 24th of January, and this is just a soaker coming into Birmingham, coming into Aniana, Albertville, Boaz, down through parts of Bibb and Perry counties, Brent, Centerville, Marion. I mean, this is really, really efficient rain producers here. And behind that initial batch of rain and storms, just a big old mass of just a steady soaking rain falling. And this is really a drought buster of a situation here, the rain we're going to see between now and Saturday. And again, we don't expect any severe storms for most of the state, maybe just heavy rain. That's the main concern with the flash flood watch in effect. And again, we'll see waves of rain all the way through Saturday as the weekend begins. And there could be some strong storms along the way, but again, just a lot of rain. So that's going to do it for the update this afternoon. We have notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. That's where all the supplemental discussions can be found. And of course, hey, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News, right across the hall in Studio A at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous evening, and God bless.